everybody. Welcome back to our home for the second Christmas home tour. I'm going to call it the sometimes annual because I don't think I can do this every year. It's a whole lot of work. But anyway, I've spent most of my time since Thanksgiving getting everything decorated and ready. And I just want to show you around. So we'll start with one of my favorite rooms. And this is the room we call the parlor. I don't know why we call it that. It's just, there's so many little sitting areas that's all we could come up with. So this is my favorite room in the wintertime because it's dark and cozy and it feels kind of masculine. It's just great to sit in here and read. Sometimes we eat dinner by the fire and we don't really have a whole lot in here. I've done the mantle with some greenery and I have a few nutcrackers that I bought in Germany several years ago, and the little silver bells that I've had for years and years. And so this is the first room, and I just want to point out, I love for our ceilings to be interesting. And so this ceiling is gold. And then if you come back into the entry, the ceiling here is a light blue. And it just seems to work. I really love it with the black wallpaper. And so let me show you our new addition to the family. I haven't named him yet, but he's a peacock. And I found him at our local arts council. And I really just fell in love with him. I think he's fun and festive. And so he's gonna live here until after Christmas. And now let's go and look at the living room. We only have one tree. I thought about doing two, but we don't really have a whole lot of room. We have so many ornaments they're all different. So I'll ever do a theme tree because I just love to put all of the ornaments on here. They're really special. A lot of them have great memories and they've been collected over the past, goodness, 30 years. So another fire in the fireplace, the mantle. I did not do anything too because there's not really a whole lot of room on it. And I think with the Christmas tree and the other little touches that it's plenty. So I did fill this bowl full of pretty silver ornaments, mercury glass, and early in 2020, I decided to recover our sofa. And I'm not embarrassed to say that I totally copied Tory Burch. This is almost exactly like her sofa. I love the fringe. I love the green color. It feels kind of Christmassy, and I've been so pleased with it. The challenge is to keep Amos from sleeping on it. So now let's go into what we call the sunroom. This is another favorite room, but totally different. This room is just full of things that have been collected over the years, and my dad made these Santas. He carved them years ago, and I always bring them out at Christmas. And then I just have it set up for like a little wine, some cookies, some nuts, and we love to sit in here in the morning and watch the squirrels and have coffee, especially on weekends. And Amos likes to sit and bark at the squirrels. So now this ceiling is blue as well. So another blue ceiling in here. As is this one. I love blue ceilings, I guess. So this is the dining room. The table is set for Christmas dinner. And I don't think I ever do it the same way because I can't remember what I've done from year to year. So this year I used two wreaths around the hurricane globes with lots of mercury glass, lots of votive candles. I love the candles because they just make everything sparkle. And I'm just gonna leave this and we'll have Christmas dinner. I think it's so festive. Now I'm going to show you my office. This is where I work every morning, and another wallpapered ceiling. I just did this pretty recently, back in the summer, and I love the way it turned out. It just makes it feel so cozy in here. It's this is the lightest space. I tend to be drawn to kind of dark masculine spaces, but for my office, I just wanted something that was a little lighter, I don't know, just feels good to be in every morning. So there's not a whole lot of Christmas in here, just a little greenery. And then I have this music box that my daughter gave to her dad several years ago for Christmas. And he's getting a little tired because he's so old. But just a really sweet gift. So now we're gonna go into the bathroom, the powder room. This is a little jewel of a room. The ceiling here is gold too, and this wallpaper, I'm sure you can see, it just has hundreds of butterflies all over it. And I love the pink shower curtain, and really the only Christmas thing in here is the candle that just smells so good. I have candles burning everywhere. And then let's go into the den. This is where we are most of the time. We watch television in here, and I just put a big wreath in the window, just a few little things sitting around. And then this is an old piece of furniture that belonged to my parents. They called it a hunt board. I have no idea how old it is, but I just have some things that have been collected over the years, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And so this is our breakfast room. We call it the sunken room because you have to walk down the stairs to get into it. And I guess the highlight in here, or the special thing in here, are these 3 mercury glass ornaments. They probably hung in a store somewhere at some point. And these 2 used to be pink, and they're kind of fading, but I still think they're so beautiful, and I just love how they look hanging from the chandelier. So one more room, the kitchen. I haven't done a whole lot in here either. I just really feel like little touches here and there, and it just feels Christmassy, but it's not too overdone. So I just have some glass jars filled with candy for my grandsons, and a Christmas tree over here in the corner. It has some vintage Santa lights on it. I have a wreath, I have Christmas mugs, and hopefully very, very soon we're going to rip all this out and make a bigger kitchen. I'm really looking forward to that, but for now, this is what we have. And I'm just really happy with how the house turned out. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you back soon for our sometimes annual Christmas holiday tour.